Looking at this, it looks like we had a really easy day, but little did we know. It's 3:30 this morning. I mean, like, we couldn't get out of the channel soon enough and get ready.
Good morning, I'm Rob.
I told McKenna, I was like, I should have done a shot before I did this. It's like a comedy of, I wouldn't say error, I don't know if it's error, it's just a comedy of crap that's happened this afternoon.
There's nothing like a bit of drama on the Panama Canal.
No kidding. You lost an engine?
No, our throttle cable snapped.
You know why I'm telling you I'm missing you.
The day started off so good.
Like you say, shit happens.
It fell apart in Gatun. 2.5 hours
2.5 hours later.
holding this thing still.
We've got to fit in right here between the ship and the wall.
Jiminy Christmas! That was a horrible throw. Rob almost took that one to the head.
Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way. We got what it takes. Here we go with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Good morning. Did you guys sleep okay? Good.
Alright.
Good morning. It is.
Pilot ready outside.
Pilot's already outside?
This is 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, all right.
All right, pilot's ready outside. We gotta
go.
roll.
We gotta roll.
Okay, both engines. We were told the night before to meet the pilot at 4:30 in the morning. Sure glad we woke up an hour earlier.
Here comes the pilot boat.
Good morning. Buenos dias. Gracias.
Good morning, I'm Rob. He's up one. I'm good.
So we have got our advisor on board. It's probably around 4 in the morning, and we are headed towards the Atlantic Bridge. We are going to be the center boat today, so we're going to have 2 boats rafted up beside us, so we are getting in position to do that. Watching everyone else's videos, it was like, oh, it took, you know, everyone was late getting on board, and bam, like 3:30 this morning. I mean, like, we couldn't get out of the channel soon enough and get ready. Are you excited? Oh yeah, a little scared. Me too. And we're on our way to the Gatun Locks. I've got McKenna downstairs helping me. She's making all the coffee and like taking care of all the galley stuff for me. Buenos dias. Good morning. I'm Shannon.
¿Qué canal tú tienes ahí, Víctor?
Nice to meet you.
Ahí, finalito.
Hey, you're doing good, baby. You're doing really good.
So today is incredibly reminiscent of the day that I had to get, with the 3 days we had to get signed off with the captain. My heart is beating out of my chest. I'm at that kind of stress level right now, but we're gonna get this done. Where are you from?
England.
England, what part?
Doncaster, right in the middle.
That's one of my favorite places ever. Love London. I took her to London and Paris for her 16th birthday.
You're from Florida?
St. Augustine, Florida.
St. Augustine, yeah.
We heard you have quite the inspirational story.
Most inspirational.
It's amazing. You're like my hero. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Craig Wood is an amazing man. While serving in the British Armed Services in Afghanistan at just 18 years old, he was blown up, losing both his legs and his left hand. So Rob is probably going to take us through the rest of the locks. We had just discussed that I want to try to go through one lock just so I can say I have driven our boat through the Panama Canal, but so far we've wrapped it up to the 2 boats, and then I'll be the one that, the power boat, so I'll have the power, and I'll be the one to drive us into the first locks. The Panama Canal is made up of 5 locks. The first set, which we are entering, is the Gatun locks that raise us 85 feet up to the level of Gatun Lake. So I am driving all 3 boats right now.
More speed, please.
Yes, sir.
Hard to port.
Yes.
Please don't go far, because I may at any time have you come up here.
Okay. You're doing good. Good job, baby.
Since we were the center boat, our team never touched the lines during the first 3 locks.
More. Yes. You're gonna hit that one. Go to port. Port. Neutral.
Neutral.
Bye-bye, Atlantic.
Bye-bye Atlantic Ocean. See you in 2 years. Oh, look. Here comes the water.
Wow, so you just have to, I mean, the advisor tells you everything to do. You just have to, as soon as he says something, you have to be on it. Rob's in my ear, and Rob's trying to tell me something. I had to tell him to shut up because the advisor's trying to tell me stuff, and Rob's talking in my ear. So just listen to the advisor, and the hardest thing was we have a monohull on our port, we have a cat on our starboard, and trying to stay in the middle of the ship was just difficult. But we did it. We are in the Panama Canal. This is so exciting. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm kidding. I'm so excited.
I told McKenna, I was like, should have done a shot before I did this. Liquid.
I did give her a shot in her coffee.
So it's supposed to take 20 minutes for these locks to fill, but it's really cool because they've got the measurements on the side. It looks like it's going slow, but it's amazing. Lock 1 is done. We are moving on to our second lock. Woo woo! This is our rafting buddy boat over here to our right.
Serrous 2.
Serrous 2.
Yeah.
And they're a family of 4, and he is going to be solo sailing all the way to Japan. Good morning! Hi!
Sir, what's your name?
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Go forward, Great. Brother to port.
Brother to port?
Yes. Keep on forward. Keep on forward. Don't stop until I tell you.
You have to move a little
Okay?
faster.
Midship.
Midship. Davis just wants to sleep. He's still asleep and slept through the first lock. So what's helpful is to wear these headsets during the thing, because Rob is my emotional support. Well, and McKenna's my emotional support too, but if you can have these on, you can talk to your spouse or whatever. And my boat is getting filthy. Earlier in the morning, McKenna laid out some breakfast snacks to nibble before we cooked breakfast. Little did we know that our advisor doesn't eat carbs and sugar and requested 2 fried eggs just as we were entering the lock. Lock number 2 is done. Going to the 3rd Gatun lock. Hi. Hi. Are you there, advisor? Nice to meet you. I'm Shannon.
Janet.
Nice to meet you.
Victor.
While the locks are filling, the crew has about 20 minutes to relax.
She's cooking. She's saying there's an easier way.
Thank you, McKenna.
I'm breaking up scrambled eggs with my fingers.
Okay, as long as they're clean. So these are really cool, easy sliders. All I did to prep these was I melted some butter and put a tablespoon of ranch dressing in, and then I spread that all over the top of these, in the middle and the bottoms. And then we're just putting some egg, sausage, and cheese, and then we're gonna bake them at 350 for like 10 minutes. Lock number 3, and this kid is still sleeping. I believe it takes 3 hours to motor across Gatun Lake, so we're just gonna let him sleep for that, and then he can enjoy the last 3 locks.
Why all of us suffer.
While all of us suffer. It's really not been that bad. Honestly, I just think the advisor's not used to having a female, so. But he's softening. He's softening.
I think he's weirded out that she's not in the kitchen cooking.
Right. Well, I told him, because when Rob was cooking the eggs, and I said, well, I cooked everything else, but it's easier for me to be up here and Rob cook the egg. I'm a woman, I can multitask, I can do a lot of things.
She's gonna cook and drive the boat at the same time.
Go independent women.
Apparently there aren't many of those in Panama.
I guess gender roles are more defined.
These men are not used to it.
I was raised by a former Marine, and he raised a strong, independent female.
Well, one of the line handlers, he was like, how old are you? And I was like, 19. He was like, oh, 19? And I'm like...
And I've been a pilot since I was 16. We're going into Gatun Lake.
In effect, until the red light stops flashing.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Mick.
Jana and Mick from Don Quixote. Thanks for keeping us safe. Good driving, guys.
We will hopefully see you guys maybe in the next lock. I don't know. Hopefully.
What an experience.
We'll see you guys hopefully soon.
Yes, definitely.
If not, at the next lock, we'll see you on the other side.
Literally. Okay.
We'll see you guys in a little while.
3 locks in. How we feeling?
Good.
Feeling good.
Good?
Sun's up. Guns up.
I think driving the boat was a little bit easier. I mean, the captain tells you everything to do. You just have to react as soon as he says. I don't know what that's for. But 3 locks down, 3 to 4 hour motor. We're going 6.7 to 7 knots across this Gatun Lake, and we'll be at the last 3 locks. So we finished our 3rd lock, and it is only 7:38 in the morning. So yeah, we're gonna, I think when they said 2:30, we probably are gonna be done at 2:30. 2:30 to be finished?
No.
Later, early?
1700.
5.
5 o'clock.
Oh, 5 o'clock.
Silent prayers
about halfway through Gatun Lake on our way to our last 3 locks. Oh, tried to get it. I just saw a crocodile going in the water. Been looking for like 2 hours.
It's never ending. In the doubt, in the rain, in the hesitation. Here with you, I have faith. We're gonna make it. Run into the night. You and me, looking up, and now we see the world it waits to be discovered. Every moment filled with wonder. Oh, we know what we were meant for. This great adventure.
I'm allergic to air.
Yeah, he's been sneezing here in Panama. We are up here at the front looking for crocodiles, and our advisor said since they did the new Panamax lane, he said you rarely have a crocodile sighting. But we saw one, I saw one earlier, but I got
Oh, they're from
snapped at
Nassau.
because I wasn't paying attention. And I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to hear this, but you can hear the howler monkeys howling in the background.
All right, so we have made it through Gatun Lake and we're entering Culebra Cut. You can see right here on our map. I don't know if you can get that. This is the lake right here, and this is the Culebra Cut. So we got just a little bit further to go, and then we are back to the locks again.
So our last 3 locks for the Pacific side.
Pacific Ocean, here we come.
Very thankful that we get a beautiful day to transit this on, but there is no wind and it is hotter than Hades out here.
No wind whatsoever.
Whew.
It's crazy.
They split the location because this morning was another yacht already in the lake.
Ah, gotcha.
So they departed first, so we didn't see it, but it's there right now.
Okay.
And we are coming up on the Centennial Bridge. We just found out that our portside buddy boat that we are rafted with is gonna go on through, and we are gonna hang behind and wait for the catamaran that's a little bit slower behind us, and then we're gonna go through the next 3 locks together. But so far it's taken us about 3.5 hours to motor across Gatun Lake, and we started at like 6 to 7, and I think he's had us to slow down to like 4 knots. We are about to enter the Pedro Miguel locks. Locks number 4.
We're going to the east,
Okay.
to the left side.
Okay.
Pedro Miguel Longmaster, good morning on the east. This is 4 Delta radio check.
So we made it to the locks, and then our buddy boat was slower than us, and then we called, and then they said we're gonna have to wait and hold it head to wind for the next hour because we are waiting through this big cargo ship, and I believe there's another cargo ship that's gonna have to go in front of us. So I was at the helm for about 20 minutes holding it head to wind and up to 20 knots of wind that kept clocking around and going over this mountain, so it'd go from 20 to 5 and trying to keep it off these rocks over here. I'm glad to see Davis is finally up and interested in what's going on. And 1 hour later, this big cargo ship is going through that we're having to wait for, and then I believe we're going through after him. What do you think so far, Davis? Good?
Mm-hmm.
You enjoying it?
Yeah. That's the biggest one they got.
That's the biggest tug they have?
Mm-hmm.
We're now on 1 hour and 20 minutes of trying to hold the boat still in the same spot. There's 20 knots of wind, and our buddy boat lost an engine on their catamaran, so it's gonna make rafting up a little more challenging. It's like a comedy of, I wouldn't say error, I don't know if it's error, it's just a comedy of crap that's happened this afternoon. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that feels that way.
at 19 knots here.
Trying to raft up with a boat with one engine. We're back!
Yeah, sorry guys.
We're back for more! We missed you guys! I bet you did! You have no idea. I feel the same.
There's nothing like a bit of drama on the Panama Canal.
No kidding. You lost an engine?
No, our throttle cable snapped. Yeah.
Just
Now you know why I'm telling you I'm missing you.
the day started off so good.
Like you say, shit happens.
It fell apart in Gatun.
Man, we've still got 2 more locks to go. What time is
We
it?
have 3 locks to go.
Oh no, 2 sets of locks.
Okay, 2 sets of locks. But like the big grand finale that we actually had people waiting to watch, and now it's like
It's 2 o'clock.
2 hours later.
It's 2 o'clock and it looks like it's about to start raining.
Yay!
Yay, rain.
And I've given up on my hair. And this right here is line handlers who go above and beyond. We've got one working in the engine room. We have another one over here. It's entertaining baby. We've got amazing crew. 2.5 hours
2.5 hours later.
holding this thing still.
Yeah. So
We're taking turns.
we've been hovering back and forth. Her and I at the helm, keeping this boat at at 0 SOG
And
with
now-
18, 19 knots of wind.
And now we're rafted to a boat, a catamaran that has one engine. So
Yeah. This is fun.
a stiff drink will be called for this evening.
And we have a ship coming towards us. They're telling us to go to our port, yet we have a stricken catamaran that we're tied to. So we are pushing both boats in almost 20 knots of wind. This is just absolutely nuts. This is what you call a traffic jam. We've got a ship over here, and we've got ships over here. Everybody's waiting to go into locks. And we are just bouncing around right here, just trying to wait to go in. Look, do we just
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Pedro Miguel locks, here we come. We've got
As we squeeze in front of a ship.
to fit in right here between the ship and the wall. That's pretty darn close.
And Rob's gonna take us through the final lock, the Miraflores lock. 13.5 hours later, we're headed towards the last lock. While we wait here, we're trying to look at the cams. So we're this little tiny boats, those 2 boats right there. Whoa! Jiminy Christmas! That was a horrible throw! Rob almost took that one to the head! I gotta see you do it. Awesome. Woo! Good job! The locks are opening! Miraflores lock, here we come. Someone's happy. We have an audience for this lock.
Can you hear us over there?
Say wave if you can hear us.
Wave if you can hear us.
Oh, I see people.
No?
I think they're like, what in the heck is this guy doing? We are rafting up with a very smoky tourist boat. I bet their day was a lot shorter than ours. And we've got a cargo ship. So we have a ferry and a cargo ship behind us. I didn't realize we were going down.
We've been going down.
Shoot!
Well, this one's going down a lot faster.
So one more lock and we will be in the Pacific. Yay! Pacific! Woo-hoo! Final lock! Yay! All right, the chamber behind us is almost filled. We're gonna open the doors and we get to go to our last lock after we're now on 14 hours.
We're almost done, babe. We're almost done.
I spy the Pacific Ocean. No kidding.
Dude. All right.
I'm enjoying it.
Guess what, guys? We've made it to the Pacific. We've done it.
Woohoo! 15 hours.
Love you. Love you.
You're in the Pacific.
We've done it.
Hello.
We're separating after 6 long hours of the last 3 locks. Bye!
See you guys.
Nice to meet you!
Bridge of the Americas!
One last bridge. I'm gonna send our line handlers because it's like 6:30 home with dinner. Dinner, bread, and then a cookie, just because I know they're taking a bus straight back to Shelter Bay, so they have something to eat along the way. And to finish off the night, we're gonna be going under the Bridge of Americas. It's been an incredible, incredible day.